Hello, everyone. Welcome to English Infinite Tales. Today, we have an incredible story about Emma, a young girl who transformed her English skills in just 7 days. Emma faced many challenges with English, but her journey led her to discover magical methods that made learning both effective and exciting. Join us as we dive into her story and uncover how you can achieve similar results. Day 1. The Mysterious Book. Once upon a time, in a quaint and picturesque town surrounded by lush green hills, lived a curious young girl named Emma. Emma was known for her love of stories and her dreams of becoming fluent in English so she could fully enjoy her favorite books and movies. However, despite her passion, she struggled with English. Pronunciation was tricky, grammar was confusing, and vocabulary seemed like a mountain she couldn't climb. One bright and breezy afternoon, Emma decided to help her grandmother clear out the attic. As they sifted through dusty boxes and old furniture, Emma stumbled upon an old, weathered box tucked away in a corner. The box was covered in layers of dust and cobwebs, making it look like it hadn't been touched in decades. With a mix of curiosity and excitement, Emma carefully lifted the lid. Inside the box, she found an assortment of old books, their covers faded and their spines cracked with age. Among these books, one stood out, a leather-bound volume with intricate symbols embossed on its cover and a golden title that read, The Secret of English Mastery. The book's aura felt almost magical, as if it held the key to unlocking something special. Emma's heart raced as she opened the book. The pages were yellowed with age, and the text was written in an elegant, flowing script. Tucked inside the cover was a handwritten note that read, Dear Reader, congratulations on discovering the key to mastering English. Follow these magical steps, and in just 7 days, you will unlock the secrets of fluent English. Begin your journey with an open heart and mind. The adventure awaits. Sincerely, the keeper of the book. Emma's eyes widened with wonder. She felt like she had just stumbled upon a treasure map. Eager to see what lay ahead, she turned to the first chapter, titled The Enchanted Reading. The chapter instructed Emma to read an enchanting story aloud. The story was about a brave knight who embarked on a quest to save a magical kingdom from an evil sorcerer. Emma felt a mix of excitement and nervousness as she began to read. She chose a quiet corner of her room, where she set up a cozy reading nook with a comfortable chair, a soft blanket, and a lamp casting a warm glow. Emma read the story with enthusiasm, focusing on pronouncing each word clearly and expressing the emotions of the characters. As she read, Emma began to feel a connection to the story. She imagined herself as the knight, galloping through enchanted forests and battling mythical creatures. The story came alive in her imagination, and with each page, she felt more engaged and confident. The book also included an exercise for Emma to complete. She was asked to write a short summary of the story she had just read. Emma took out her notebook and began to jot down her thoughts, describing the knight's journey, the challenges he faced, and the ultimate victory he achieved. This exercise helped Emma practice her writing skills and reinforced her understanding of the story. By the end of the day, Emma felt a sense of accomplishment. The mysterious book had given her a magical start to her English journey. She was eager to see what the next day's challenge would bring and hoped that each day would bring her closer to mastering English. Day 2. The Enchanted Story. Emma awoke with excitement, eager to dive into day 2 of her English journey. The book had instructed her to read a new story aloud, and she was ready for another adventure. This story was about a courageous young girl named Lily who discovered a hidden world full of magical creatures. Emma prepared her cozy reading nook once more, arranging her favorite blanket and setting up a comfortable chair. She opened the book to the new story and began to read. The tale was enchanting. Lily ventured into a secret forest, met friendly fairies, and overcame obstacles with her bravery. As Emma read, she imagined herself as Lily, experiencing the magic and wonder of the hidden world. The book encouraged Emma to focus on pronunciation and expression. She practiced reading with different emotions, excited, scared, and happy, to make the story come alive. She recorded herself reading and played it back to hear how she sounded. Emma noticed that her pronunciation was becoming clearer, and she felt more confident as she read. After finishing the story, Emma took on the next task, writing a summary. This time, she was asked to include her thoughts on Lily's adventures and how she felt about the magical world. Emma spent time reflecting on the story's themes, such as bravery and friendship. Writing the summary helped her understand the story better and practice using new vocabulary. Emma also took a moment to discuss the story with her family. They were curious about the magical world Lily had discovered and asked Emma questions about her favorite parts. Sharing the story with others made Emma feel more connected to the content and reinforced her learning. By the end of the day, Emma had not only enjoyed a captivating story but had also practiced important English skills. She was excited for what Day 3 would bring and felt a growing sense of accomplishment. Day 3, The Talking Mirror. On Day 3, Emma discovered a new magical tool, a talking mirror. This mirror was different from any she had seen before. It had the ability to repeat any sentence Emma said, but with perfect pronunciation and clarity. Emma set up the mirror in her room and began practicing sentences. She started with simple phrases like "Hello, how are you?" and "I am learning English." The mirror repeated her sentences with impeccable accuracy, allowing Emma to hear the correct pronunciation and intonation. The mirror's feedback was incredibly helpful. Emma practiced saying different words and phrases, focusing on difficult sounds and tricky pronunciation. Each time the mirror repeated her sentence, it also provided gentle corrections, guiding Emma towards better speech. The book suggested using the mirror to practice new vocabulary from the stories she had read. Emma created sentences with the new words and asked the mirror to repeat them. For example, she practiced phrases like "The brave knight saved the kingdom and the magical forest was full of wonders." The mirror encouraged her to use these words in different contexts, which helped solidify her understanding. Emma also recorded herself speaking and compared it to the mirror's output. She noticed that her speaking skills were improving, and she felt more confident using English in her daily life. The talking mirror became a favorite tool for practicing pronunciation and sentence structure. As the day came to a close, Emma felt excited about the progress she was making. She looked forward to discovering what the next day's challenge would bring and was eager to continue her English adventure. Day 4, The Listening Charm. Day 4 introduced Emma to a new tool, the listening charm. This charm was a special audio recording of the story she had read on Day 2. The recording featured a skilled narrator who spoke with clear pronunciation and natural intonation. Emma found a quiet place to listen to the recording. As she listened, she followed along with the text in the book. She paid close attention to how the narrator pronounced each word and the rhythm of the sentences. The listening charm was designed to help Emma improve her listening skills and understanding of spoken English. After listening to the recording, Emma practiced mimicking the narrator's voice. She repeated phrases and sentences, trying to match the pronunciation and intonation. This exercise helped her improve her speaking skills and get a better grasp of the natural flow of English. The book also included exercises to help Emma understand the story without looking at the text. Emma closed her book and listened to the recording, trying to visualize the scenes and follow the plot based on what she heard. This exercise challenged her listening comprehension and allowed her to focus on understanding spoken English. Emma enjoyed the listening charm and found it to be a valuable addition to her learning routine. She felt her listening and speaking skills were growing stronger and looked forward to the next day's challenge. Day 5, the creative writing spell. On day 5, Emma was introduced to a new activity, a creative writing spell. The book encouraged her to write her own version of the story she had read on day 2, adding her unique twist to the narrative. Emma sat down with her notebook and began to brainstorm ideas. She decided to create a new story featuring a brave heroine who embarked on a thrilling quest to uncover hidden treasures in a magical land. She used the new vocabulary and sentence structures she had learned to craft her narrative. As Emma wrote, she imagined the adventures her heroine would face: enchanted forests, mystical creatures, and daring challenges. She enjoyed the creative process and felt proud of her storytelling abilities. The book's prompts helped guide her through the writing process, and Emma found herself becoming more comfortable with creative expression in English. Once Emma finished her story, she shared it with her family. They were impressed by her creativity and offered feedback on her writing. Emma felt a sense of accomplishment and was excited to see how her writing skills would continue to develop. The creative writing spell not only enhanced Emma's writing abilities but also made learning English more enjoyable. She was eager to see what the next day's adventure would bring and looked forward to further expanding her English skills. Day 6, the role-playing game. Day 6 brought a new and interactive challenge, a role-playing game. The book instructed Emma to act out scenes from the story she had created on day 5 with her friends or family members. Emma gathered her family and assigned different roles to each person. They took turns playing characters from her story, using the new vocabulary and phrases in their dialogues. Emma enjoyed seeing her characters come to life and appreciated the opportunity to practice English in a fun and engaging way. The role-playing game also involved improvisation. Emma and her family created new scenarios and dialogues, allowing them to explore different ways of using English. This interactive activity helped Emma build confidence in speaking and using English in real-life situations. Emma's family enjoyed participating in the game, and they praised Emma for her creativity and enthusiasm. The role-playing game made learning English an enjoyable experience and helped Emma see the practical application of her new skills. As the day came to an end, Emma felt excited about the progress she was making. She looked forward to the final day of her English adventure and was eager to see how she would continue to grow. Day 7, the magical review. On the final day, Emma was ready for a magical review. The book instructed her to revisit all the exercises and techniques she had used over the past 6 days. Emma was excited to see how much she had learned and how her English skills had improved. Emma started by reviewing her summaries from the previous days. She read through her notes and reflected on the stories she had enjoyed. She listened to the recordings again and practiced speaking with the mirror, focusing on areas where she had made the most progress. The book also included a final creative writing exercise. Emma wrote a new story that combined elements from all the previous stories she had read. She used her newfound vocabulary and sentence structures to craft a compelling narrative. Emma took a moment to reflect on her journey. She felt proud of how much she had accomplished in just 7 days. The book's final note encouraged her to continue practicing and exploring new stories. Emma knew that her journey to mastering English wasn't over, but she was excited to keep learning and growing. As she wrapped up her magical review, Emma felt a deep sense of satisfaction. She had successfully completed the 7-day challenge and had made significant progress in her English skills. She was eager to continue her adventure and explore new ways to improve her English. Final thoughts. Emma's journey taught her that mastering English is possible with dedication, practice, and the right tools. By following the book's magical steps, she improved her reading, writing, speaking, and listening skills in just 7 days. And guess what? You can do it too. Just like Emma, you can transform your English skills by practicing every day and using engaging techniques. Thank you for joining us on this magical journey with Emma. If you enjoyed the story and found it helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and click the bell icon for more exciting stories and learning tips. Stay tuned for our next adventure at English Infinity Sign Tales. The list of vocabulary is in the description.